Hello and welcome to GYVOCY Live versus episode 13. My name is Glyn Watson and I'm the youth pastor here at Sussex Street Christian Centre, and we hope that you, well, I say we, goodness me, I am so used to having my, oh gosh, how would you describe the fella that's normally beside me on a Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock? Well, he is, and he's probably going to kick me for saying this, he's my boss, but he's my friend. He's a good friend of mine and we have a laugh together. But unfortunately, again, Trevor is not with us. He is away on holiday. But you have to deal with me. After last week's show, we really got stuck into a few of these rooted questions, which we're going to do again. We're not going to probably get stuck in as much this week, at least unless the questions that are just happen to be chosen, I go off on a tangent. But I'll try and be disciplined this week. But if you missed that, then the two questions that I remember so vividly was how do you define evil, and how would you describe sacrifice? Or what does sacrifice mean to you? So if you are interested in finding out what I said about those two things, then please check out episode 12. It's in one of the list below this video. Now, if there's anything that you would like to comment during the show, then feel free. If there's anything you would like to ask me as a question during this show, then please ask it in the comment section below. Goodness me, what else could you say? If there's something you liked or disliked, then please also leave a comment. One thing that we haven't done for a while is actually to say if you've enjoyed the show and you enjoy the content here at GYVOCY, then please consider liking and subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you can get automatic updates as to when we upload new content and when we go live, like we are now. So this channel is normally for, well, I say normally, it has changed so much in the last 13 weeks. We set out that this would be youth orientated for those between the ages of about 11 and 18. However, it's become more than that. And since its beginning, I have been calling out, I have been saying to you who are watching, get in contact, leave a comment, challenge me with something. If you need some inspiration, check out, I think it's episode 2 or 3, where I have to eat a dessert spoonful of Marmite because someone challenged me to do it. Now, it's got a few hits, and that's good. And if you want to watch that, then go and have a look at that. But not just yet. Catch that at the end of this live show. So here we go. I'm going to do a couple of rooted questions. But just to keep you interested, not that you shouldn't be interested in these either, but I have this thing. There has been a challenge. A challenge has been laid down for the first time in 2-3 weeks. An actual full-on challenge, and that is it's not an eating one. Fantastic, that's good. We're leaving all that to Trevor and his gooseberries, but this is the T-Zone charcoal peel off face mask challenge. Now I've seen videos of this stuff on YouTube. I've seen videos of these posted on Facebook. And yeah, let's just say it doesn't stir much confidence in me that this is going to be a breeze. But anyway, I'm going to have to do it. And because, let me read out the instructions just so that you're aware here, is I have to supposedly steam my face. I have to steam my face for 2 to 3 minutes to prepare the skin with a prepare the skin with a hot towel for 3 to 5 minutes. I'm not doing that. Number 2, apply a medium, even layer to skin, focusing on areas prone to impurities, like the nose, the forehead, and the chin. Avoid eye area, eyebrows, hairline, and lips. This is going to be interesting because I'm on my own. Okay? So, number 3, leave on for 30 minutes or until completely dry. All right? Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is that I need to multitask here. I need to be putting this on and doing some form of bruited question. So you're going to be getting me concentrating on applying this stuff and trying to be careful about not getting my eyebrows, not getting my hairline, or even trying to get as little of my facial hair included in this. But if it does, then it should be a bit more funny for you guys, because if the videos I've seen already of this stuff, it's going to be painful. And yeah, let's wait and see. Number 4, gently. Yeah. Gently and slowly peel off mask from outer edges. Number 5, rinse off any residue. Now, okay, that's fine. 1, I don't have a sink here and I haven't got a bowl of water. I should have read this beforehand fully, or at least got to grasp, come to terms with it. Gently. And this is the issue with this, okay? I'm not, by any stretch of the imagination, going to be gently and slowly peeling this mask off, okay? I'm probably going to rip it off like a Band-Aid, all right? So I don't know why they say rip it off slowly, okay? Yeah, let's go for it anyway. So here we go. So it's a brand new box. There's no instructions other than what's on the box. I'm going to leave them there. Oh, you can still see that. Let's just get that out. Oh, don't need them. I've read them. So brand new. You can see the seal. Seal is still on there. Oh gosh, the light is quite bright in there. But anyway, I have no nails either. And oh gosh, hang on. I have a bit of a nervous disposition. So I have no nails. I don't bite my nails. I pick my nails, which a lot of it confuses quite a few people. Oh gosh, it's so black. Oh, okay. Let's put that there for now. How thick is this stuff? Are you supposed to? It doesn't say mix it, does it? But anyway, all right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my watch off. I don't want to get that stuff, and I don't want to get it on my arm hair either. But that would be hilarious. Okay, so I'm going to. Oh, do I have to wash my hands? I should wear gloves, shouldn't I? Okay, I don't have gloves. Let's just get all thingy. The other thing is, because I don't have nails, I've had to go and purchase some tweezers. Oh, all right. Am I going to be able to open this? Has it got a slit or something? Ah, yes, it does. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. All right, so I've gone all out. I've got some tweezers, people. All right. Oh, you squeeze them. Oh, there you go. The tweezers that you squeeze. All right, I haven't got a bin. Oh, whatever. That's fine. So that's there. Let's just get on with this. And just so that you're aware, I don't have a mirror, but I've got my phone. So if my eye line isn't looking directly at you when I'm doing this, like like a real creepy sort of guy, then it's because my phone is directly underneath the lens, so that on the selfie thing, so I can see myself doing this. Ah, okay. Here we go. Oh, come on, come out. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Ah! Oh, it's a lot thicker than I thought. Okay. Oh, gosh, it's really dribbly. Ah! Oh, it's all over my iPad, people. Oh, this isn't going well already. All right. It says a medium thing. Let me just turn my mic around. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm all fingers and thumbs here, people. It's going to be all over the place. Oh gosh. Right. I'm going to turn this. That's absolutely no better at all. Okay. Let me change this a little bit. Okay, here we go. I don't know what I'm doing. This is terrible. Can you see all of this? This is ridiculous. All right. This is. Oh, man on a bike. What do you do? Oh, my hair. Oh, I can't even touch my hair now. Anyway, let's just get it on. If it hurts, it hurts, right? So a medium layer, it says. A medium. Oh my goodness me, Glyn. I think I've already got my eyebrows, people. Oh, man on a bike. Right. Now, where is my trusty sidekick, my Trevor, just to help you along in just talking to me while I'm concentrating by putting this stuff on my face. And I've already got my beard. Some of you are going, oh no, I'm really not doing a great job here. Oh no! No. Okay. Let's just keep going. It says a medium. Because I've never done anything like this, I have no idea. Do you have to spread a bit more on so you get it thicker? I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh no, I've got my eyebrows. What do I do from here? Do I go down the T-zone like that? Oh, Glyn, this is gonna be rubbish. All right. Okay. So how thick? Oh gosh, how thick can I do this now? Let's do that. Down here, maybe. I don't know how. Do you know what? Just get it on. You get to that point when you're in the middle of doing something, and you think, do you know what? Just get on. Stop being a bit of a wuss, and just get it on, right? When I was challenged this, just for someone who might be tuning in, I've been challenged to do this as a pain challenge, it seems. It's safe, so I think it might not be safe by the way I'm doing it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, right, okay. That was a bad move. I've got so much on my hands. I guess I'm just going to rub layers on now. How close do I go? Oh man. And then it takes supposedly, oh goodness me. Yeah, just slap it on. Just slap it on. Okay. I was taught. Oh no! I've touched my hair again. This is going to be hilarious. If you're already laughing, if you're already enjoying this, then I'm glad. I'm glad my. Oh no! This isn't. Is this entertaining? I have no idea because I've completely lost control now. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, I do have some paper towels here just in case I drop any water. I'm just gonna see how quick it comes off your hands, which is actually not at all. And it's very sticky stuff, which in some sense is good because it needs to set, but I am going to be leaving blackness, like this gel stuff that's put all over my face, everywhere. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's just keep adding to the layers, shall we? Because let's be honest, it's pointless doing things by halves when you've already begun. Let's just get on with it. Oh, it's already sticking. Okay, let's just Oh, goodness me. Oh, let's just go down there as well. Why not? Not going to do things by halves, people. Oh gosh, I need more. This is... Girls, I know you do these things for beauty purposes, but it's just a lot of faff, isn't it? I don't know. This is the first time I've put a face mask on. I wouldn't necessarily say for a beauty reason. But it's already drying. I can feel my face, let's say, tensing up a little bit. I think I need a little... Oh my gosh, look at the state of that, guys. Look at the state of that. Alright, I think at this point, am I going to be able to rip it off? As long as it's thick enough, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Let's just go with that. Just going to grab some more of this towel. Ooh. Come on. Oh, right, so that's that. I think eventually this stuff will dry on my hands, which is good, and then I should be able to peel the majority of it off. Let's just get rid of that and zoom out a little bit more. The stuff that has dried on my iPad, for example, has already, well, it's dried. I think I should be able to peel that off, so the iPad will be having a masked an unmasking as well at some point, but that won't be recorded. So I'm just going to turn my mic around. I'm going to turn you off for a second. Okay, and I should be back now. Great. Let's do a rooted question. Oh, hang on. I need to... Oh, I don't want to have to ruin the cards, people. Oh, if I rub like that... it dries it off quicker. Yeah, what a ledge. I'm going to have to hoover this up after. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that works. Haha. In your face. In your face, black stuff. Okay. That should tidy things up a little bit. Okay, so let me choose... Oh my gosh, I look like I've tried to do a Batman impersonator, like a Batman mask, but gone terribly wrong. Oh, I've got a terribly itchy nose as well. Anyway, let's get going. So the rooted questions, I'm just going to put them down on the table like that because I'm classy like that. And some of them are, I'm going to turn them over because some of them have, I can see some of them. That has not worked at all. Let's just... Oh gosh. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to choose this one. You can probably have a look at it first before me, if you can actually read that. Okay, so what does it say? What difference could you make in the world? What difference could you make in the world? That's a great question. I think that's a question that everyone should ask themselves. Because if you go through life just pleasing yourself or looking out for yourself, it becomes very... Well, it's just, one, it's selfish, I think. And there's a great joy in looking beyond yourself and looking to that of others and trying to make a difference or trying to be a difference in someone's life. For instance, if you Over, I think it was the third or fourth week, we had Andy Hughes on from Urban Saints, who was discussing racism. He shared a story of him being in primary school, and someone who came from Pakistan came to join that school, and that individual was bullied because of his ethnicity. Andy didn't like that at all, so he challenged his friends, their perception, challenged their attitude and opinion of this poor lad, this new kid. And that made a difference in the life of the young person. There are things like possibly you could start your own charity, or you could contribute to a charity. And there are many things that I've done that have made a difference in many people's lives. And I'm not saying that in a boastful way, but I've been privileged enough to have opportunities to go abroad, for example, to build relief housing for the disadvantaged in Mexico, Romania, and oh no, I touched my face. Mexico, Romania, and South Africa. I've helped with food banks, and because of my particular focus in my work as youth, I have made a difference, or I believe I have guided and helped young people over the time that I've been a youth pastor. And it doesn't have to be massive things. It doesn't have to be massive. It can be things like giving an encouraging word, being there when they just need a shoulder to cry on. It doesn't have to be this massive one foul swoop sort of thing or statement. It can be an ongoing, small, soft, gentle word every now and then of encouragement. Just showing them that you're there and that you care can make all the difference. Now, what difference could I make in the world right now in my current thing, my current position, is just at this particular time is love the people around me, love my family, love my friends, and even love those who are not part of my family, but acquaintances or anyone that I come in contact with, because that's one of the main things. And I spoke about this, I think, a couple of weeks ago, is that one of the greatest commandments that Jesus taught was love your neighbour as you love yourself. And it is incredibly difficult to love someone that like yourself. I mean, imagine the amount of care that you take of yourself, that you love someone to the same extent that you take care of yourself. So, yeah. That's how I would consider starting to make a difference. Okay? Or, for some, it could be taking a step further back. It could be learning how to take care of yourself first before taking care of others. So making a difference in the world to begin with could be actually you learning or relearning to take care of yourself. A great guy, someone that I've read quite a bit about. I could tell you what, why not? I've got a couple of his books, and I mean the same books on my bookshelf. Jordan B. Peterson, 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos. Now, one of the 12 rules is sort your bedroom out. Now, what that is, okay, learn to take care of the things that you're intimately involved with, like your home. Tidy your bedroom before going to try and tidy the rest of the world. Get your life in order before trying to bring order to someone else's life. Does that make sense? And I think that's incredibly profound, because I think we can mistreat ourselves and then give all our energy to treating others far better than we treat ourselves. Now, I know that can also then said, oh, well, that sounds a little bit selfish if you were to turn that on its head. But there's a lot of truth in what he says when it comes to, okay, don't try and solve community issues when you've got troubles at home. So your priority should be the home. Then, yeah, read the book. It's a great read, and it's really well. It's just really accessible. So that again is Jordan B. Peterson, 12 Rules of Life. Ooh, okay. Some of you may have heard of him. Some of you may not have heard of him. But yeah, it's a great book. Okay, so how would I describe... I can't remember what the question was now. That was it. How would you make it? Yeah, how would you make a difference in the world? Let's have another question, shall we? Gosh, I have no idea how long this has been. Let's say quarter of an hour since this. Because I've got to wait half an hour, apparently, for this to go off. So you're going to have to listen to me for a good while yet, I'm afraid. Let me just quickly turn to YouTube. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's on my phone. It's on my phone, people. How has that happened? This stuff is going to be found oh, it's on my desk. Oh, it's everywhere. It's on my iPad. It's on my phone. It's on my desk. It's on my face. Right. Oh, I was just about to say what my passcode was. On live TV. Oh, why isn't it unlocking? It's not recognising my face. That's funny. Well, it's not funny. It's not surprising. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Oh, that's annoying. Somehow it's opened. Okay. It's not surprising. Oh, you can hear me now. Let's turn the volume down. I just want to double check whether you'll... Hang on, what's this? Oh, thank you to Emma, who has said, apply with brush. It's easier. I am not a pro, obviously you are, so thank you very much for your comment. Next time I do this, I'll be sure to use a brush. But anyway, that's the only thing I have heard so far from the live stuff. But that's fine. Let's have a look at another couple of cards. So, I'm making a right mess of this, aren't I? Let's just do that. And I'll choose this one. Whatever this is. If you met your... Ooh, okay. Yeah. If you met yourself one day, do you think you would find yourself... Okay. Class. Absolutely class. If you were to meet yourself one day, do you think you would find yourself easy to get along with? Why or why not? I think this is a really good sort of question to ask ourselves. I ask myself sometimes, based on the way I react sometimes to certain situations or what things people say, and often I get to the point where it's like, well, if I was in their shoes, would I like me? Because that's essentially what the question is. Would I like me? If I met myself, would I like myself? Would I get along? That's a great question, because I've often thought about what other people think of me. It is one of those things that constantly, I think, goes through the minds of, especially of young people, growing up, trying to find your identity, who you are, what you really think about certain things. You're trying to develop your own thoughts, your own opinions, and not just parroting and relying on what you've been told by your parents, your teachers. You're trying to make sense of the world. So this question relates a lot to the inner child still within me, even though I'm now 32, and it talks about the insecurities that I hold on to. However, that is if you're able to take me seriously right now with this mask on. And if you've just joined me, it's a challenge. It's not me doing any form of racial skit. So if I met myself one day, do you think you would find yourself easy to get along with? I hope that I would, but I don't think it would last long, because sometimes I annoy myself and I know that I annoy other people. But would I find myself easy to get along with? I would understand why I want space sometimes, because I'd be like, no, I get that. Yeah? I don't know whether I can answer any more to that. But this could also be a bit of a black hole for someone who is really insecure. And if you are that person listening to this, then one, I want to encourage you not to get drawn into the whole black hole of this, because you can get sucked in so easily of, I'm just a terrible person, I'm just a horrible person, I wouldn't, if I met myself, I wouldn't get on with me, so why should someone else? Which I would then respond with what keeps me going, and what gives me confidence, what gives me assurance, what changed the way I view myself, to say, do you know what? Okay, yeah, I'm a flawed, broken person. I'm not perfect. I do annoy people. I don't expect everyone to like me, and I don't go into a conversation expecting people to, at the end of that conversation, like me. All because I'm trying to be the person that I believe God created me to be. And although God still has work to do with me, he loves me more than anyone I come in contact with. And he loves me the way I am, but he loves me too much. And he knows the potential person he knows the person that he wants me to become, and he loves me so much that he won't let me not become that person. And I want to become that person that God has called me to be, but in that he gives me an identity, and that is a son. He adopted me by my confession, by my trusting or placing my trust in him, and believing that his son Jesus, and last week I explained a little bit about why or how Jesus is in fact God in human form, was he adopted me as a son. I mean, how cool is that? That if I believe in Jesus dying, rising again, and is now with God in heaven at his right hand. And I know that might sound confusing, but because I believe that I am adopted, I am given the title as a son of God. Not like Jesus, I am called a son of God. I am I'm the son of the King. And that gives me a great assurance, that gives me a great confidence. And if you're a girl, if you're a lady, if you're a woman of a certain age, if you place your trust and place your hope in Jesus' death, resurrection, and ascension, and is now at the right hand of the Father, you become a daughter. You are adopted as a child of the King. So there you go. That's the way I kind of get over this question, because sometimes I do feel down on myself, and I need to be reminded of that truth. And I have to speak that I am a son of the King. I am the son of, or if you're a girl, I am the daughter of the King. I'm a daughter of the King, and I have to keep speaking that to my soul, that God loves me, and that he values me. He values me enough that he adopted me. So there you go. That's that. We are now up to, let's say, 10 minutes away before the grand unveiling of my peeled face. Let's have one more question. Might as well. Why not? I've still got black stuff everywhere, but here we go. What are you prepared to work hard for? What are you prepared to work hard for? Now, a lot of people would say, I'm prepared to work hard for money. I'm prepared to work hard for respect, fame, since the age of 15, or at the age of 15, I wanted to be a chef, and I was willing to work hard to become a chef. However, God had other plans. And I would say, although being a chef is difficult, and it's, not just difficult, it's insanely difficult. I would say, to some extent, I'm prepared, or have been prepared, to work hard to be where I am now. And that is to become a minister. And that doesn't necessarily mean I've arrived. That doesn't necessarily mean I've completed all the work. Now that I'm becoming a minister, the work continues. It's just a title. So what am I prepared to work hard for? It's not a piece of paper. Although that's part of it, it's not the end goal for me. What am I prepared to work hard for? I would have to say the glory of God. That is my sole purpose, is to bring glory to God. My sole purpose in existence is to bring glory to God. I think that's something that we could discuss a little further, because what does that mean? Last week I talked about sacrifice. Is that in my life I wanted to be like Gordon Ramsay. When I wanted to be a chef, I wanted to be like Gordon Ramsay. I would have, if I was like Gordon Ramsay, then I would have had fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I had it all, to coin to quote from Queen. But the sacrifice that I made was those things to bring glory to God, because God called me out of that to do ministry so that people would hear the gospel, but ultimately that I would glorify God, that he would get the glory through my work. And that's fine, because that means giving up the dreams that I had in order to please God. Now, that's interesting in and of itself, and I think that needs a little bit unpacking as well, and I think that's for another week. It's still a bit tacky, people, so what are you prepared to work hard for? Why don't you consider writing in the comments what you would be prepared to work hard for. A lot of people have worked hard to get their degrees in order to go on to things like engineering, and gone on to masters, or worked hard to become doctors or nurses or veterinarians. It could be a multitude of things. But once you've reached a goal, once you've worked hard to reach a goal, your life doesn't just stop there. You set another goal. You can't just stay still. And I think my goal, and what I'm prepared to work hard for, is the glory of God. It is the fact that I'm never, until I die, I'll never reach that goal fully. Hang on, let me rephrase that. Everything that I should do should glorify God. It's a way of life. So my goal should be that my whole existence, my whole character, my attitude should direct people to God, because the way God has changed me. But that demands hard work, by staying close, studying him, spending time with him in prayer, and just loving him. I think that is one of the questions in these cards, is how would you describe love? And I don't want to preempt that question, but love, in my mind, is not just a feeling. Although I have a great amount of feeling of affection towards God, otherwise I wouldn't do what I do. I can feel all manners of things towards God, but if I do nothing about them, then whatever. It's like, well, yeah, you can feel all those things, but whatever. You demonstrate love through action. So love is a feeling, yes, but the majority of love is action. Love is an action, how you act towards someone, how you act in affection towards someone, and how you demonstrate that feeling outwardly. So, without wanting to give too much away about the love question, possibly you could say, okay, when was the last time, or how do you display, or how do you demonstrate that you love someone? Why don't you put that on the chat? I'm picking up on this. I've had one message from Emma again. Gosh, she's on fire. And she has said, at least the chickens are safe. There are the chickens. Yes, they are safe, Emma. Well done. They are safe and sound. Pardon me. My iPad is still dripping. Oh, let me undo that again. We've got 3 people watching now, which is good. So there you go. They're the rooted questions. Let's have a quick check. It's still a bit tacky. I don't want to be ripping it off and then it's still... Oh, gosh. Okay, it's kind of dry there, but because I laid it on quite thick on my cheeks... The hair. The hair. The hair's coming out of it. Okay, I'm not looking forward to this. But what should we talk about? Being from Rhyl myself, tell you what, perhaps, do you know what, being from Rhyl, let's have another rooted question, why not? Let's just do it. Why not do it? It's just really weird not having someone to bounce off when we're doing these sort of things. So Trevor, come on. No, that's good for 2 people to talk about that one. Would you believe it? No, we're going to do that another week, seeing as it was the love question. Okay, yeah, let's do this one. Okay. What does loneliness mean to you? Because currently in this situation, when there's only just me and no Trevor, I'm feeling a little lonely. Right, jokes aside, loneliness, there's a major difference between loneliness and alone. I could be all alone somewhere and not feel lonely. Okay? You could also be absolutely surrounded by people and feel lonely. So, what is this loneliness? What I'm going to do is I'm going to give my understanding first and describe it or define it, and then what I'm going to do is look at it. I'm going to ask Google to define it and see whether that brings or sheds a new light on it. Loneliness is not necessarily a state of proximity, meaning it's not a fact that you aren't around people per se. You could feel as I said, you can feel completely alone, being around a big crowd. I think alone is feeling completely isolated from people people not being understood by people, being not cast out. If someone, like, class example, when I was in primary school, I was bullied, and I didn't have many friends, and I felt very lonely because I saw all of my year being invited to parties where I wasn't. That made me feel very lonely, even though I was surrounded by a lot of people. I think it's all a matter of relationship. It's the lack of access to social and relational meetings. So, for instance, there's an absolute epidemic of loneliness in the later year ages. So, in the elderly, where their family may not visit them very often, and they're on their own. They're in their oh gosh, this is itching now. Accommodation, let's say, assisted accommodation, or in the nursing homes, and yet they can feel completely lonely. They feel completely lonely because they may not be able to get out in order to make friends. And without wanting to, I can talk about my nan. For instance, was in a position where she was unable to drive. My granddad passed away. He was the driver, and they used to go out a lot. Someone who's lost their closest friend, who knew them so intimately, suddenly gone. And not only were a lot of the things that she counted on him to do, like the finances and the driving and all the, the manual labour sort of stuff, she was unable to do all that, so she felt completely disenfranchised. Now, luckily, she felt lonely because she didn't have a partner anymore. But luckily, we live very close, so we were able to meet those needs and be there for her. But there are a lot of people and a lot of elderly who are in that position. So if you are like, how could you make a difference? Is that if you were to, through an act of random kindness, was to, sensitively and carefully, is do something nice by like popping a card through the door saying, if you would like to chat at all, I don't know, think of something nice that's appropriate to show that, okay, someone out there does care, because they can feel very lonely. For a teenager, for instance, for those in, like for me, when I was younger, being bullied, you just need someone like Andy Hughes, who would stand up against the bullies and draw you in. But it's very difficult, and it's a challenge. And I applaud Andy Hughes for his young age, for his sensitivity and his compassion. If only more young people would have the confidence and the guts and the compassion to do that today, where they see someone who's being alienated, who's being pushed aside and bullied, and ultimately would essentially feel lonely at the end of the day, would take them under their wing. Yeah, and then in later years it could be that, okay, they could be in a lonely job, there could be many things that lead to loneliness, but loneliness to me is basically lack of social and relational contact. And I'm very fortunate that I have quite a bit, but I am also aware, and I prayerfully hope that situations relieve. We hear stories, it's terrible. It's terrible being lonely. Terrible. I've just realised I have a beard, And I've put some of this black... Have I put some of this black stuff on? No, I haven't. Oh, that's all right then. But it does look like a terrible Batman sort of mask thing going on here. Okay, let's have a quick check. It should be done. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here's the big moment, people. I'm going to turn my thingy back on. Oh, this is terrible. It's all over the place. I mean, if I could show you, I would. Okay. Selfie? Is that too far away? What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my mic around so that you can hear me again. Because I can't really get that any closer. Oh, hang on. Maybe I can. I'll tell you what. You're going to get a different perspective. So just bear with me. Oh, yeah. Okay. So. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. So here we go. That's a little closer for you so you can see what I'm actually doing. Does my chair need to go down a bit? Ooh. Okay, so let's try not to kick that, Glyn. Oh, goodness me. Right, I'm going to be... Okay, I've got a little bit there, but it's on my hair. Oh. That's all I got off. Brilliant. Come on, peel. Do you rub it off or... Oh, this is going to take forever if this is the... Ow. Oh, I've put it on the hair, haven't I? Okay. Oh. Okay. Ha. Okay, right. Just so that you can hear it as well, I'm going to turn the thing to the mic. Okay. You know I said I wasn't going to do it slowly. It's partly because I'm going to just do it like a band-aid. But the thing is, I don't... Oh, I've got my hair. I'm going to have to rip it off like a band-aid. Okay, this is... It's not... It's just not pleasant. I mean, the person... Okay, I've got to rip this off. What have I done? Okay, let's get rid of you. Oh. I don't like you. Okay, see, I did get the hair. I got the hair. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's get a little closer to the skin. Okay, what is this stuff actually supposed to do? On it, let's get the box. Is this stuff, this unblocks pores and lifts away blackheads, while urea and allantoin moisturizes and softens. This feels like it's peeling skin off. Okay, let's go for the forehead. Can you see how much hair I've got stuck in this? This is ridiculous. Gonna have to... Ow! Oh, yeah, just leave that hanging then, shall I, Glyn? Oh! Stop it. All right, I'm going to rip that off because I'm breathing it in. I'm trying to think, what does that look like a little bit? Texas chainsaw, maybe? Oh, where's the black stuff in my hair? There. Oh, ow. Yeah, I've done a number here. And that, it doesn't taste nice. There you go. Oh, Glyn. Okay, let's get rid of that. There it is. Okay, this is going to take... I'm just going to have to start ripping this off. Let's get rid of it and turn my... There you go. Right. Oh! Oh! Can you see how much the skin's being pulled? I think I've done I've done a good job here. Like a band-aid. Okay, let's just get... I'll just poke myself in the eye. Okay, it's hitting the beard now. Just get out. Yeah, this sucks. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's coming off the nose quite nicely. Oh. Oh. Oh, look at that. The eye. The eye. Blech. Tense the face. Am I smooth? Am I silky clean? I have no idea. I'm in pain. I know that. Ooh. I've got hair. Ow. Oh, yeah. That's taking the mick. Let's just... Where's the nose bit? Because that's the money shot right there, isn't it? Let's be honest. Where are you? Is that it? Is it worth it? I think it's pulled more hair out than anything else. It's... Ow. Okay, so that's all that. I've got... I'm not looking forward to this. Because... Oh, let's just get on with it. Okay, I'm not wanting to take up more of your time here, people. So... I hope you've enjoyed your day. Because I know... come on. I know a lot of people have sent their kids back to school. It's great to hear that through lockdown, that parents have been able to spend more time with their... Oh, what? Is that even dry anymore? Oh, I think because I put it on so thick there. Oh, gosh. I've got to drive home. If I don't get this off, it's going to look... Ow! Holy moly! And before you say anything, I don't think moles are holy. They are most definitely not holy. Not in the biblical sense anyway. Oh, goodness me. I'm throwing this stuff on the floor. Luckily, my carpet's black. Oh, right. Where's this? How do you get this off? Ow. Oh. Well, that was rather simple. That one was okay. That was the nicest of the lot. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm just going to have to pull or cut that bit off. Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Let's have a look at the... Oh, this one's going to suck. This one is going to be terrible. Ha! Ow. Oh, come on. I don't want to be using... Ow! Eyelids. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, right. Oh, okay, that's just gone all the way down the hairline there. Oh, this is going to be rubbish. I put this on quite thick here as well. That's probably why it is. Okay, is there a loose end? Yes, there is, but it's not that loose. Let's get it. Ow. Okay, Final couple of minutes. Almost there. Oh, wow. Okay. Where's... Oh, just got a line there. Okay. Come on. That's close enough. Okay. Yeah. Guys, I would definitely suggest doing this with another person if you can. Or preferably in front of a mirror. Oh, goodness me. My face. It's stinging. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to drive home like this. I can't even get it up. It's got this little random black bit in my hair. Anyway. Oh. The fact it's that stubborn, I've literally pulled a wedge of hair out. Oh, great. I'm losing hair now. At least it's not there anymore. And I could probably have rinsed it out later. But guys, if you've enjoyed this challenge, if you'd like to challenge me to do anything else over the next... Ah! That one was a killer! If there's anything you would like us to, if you'd like to challenge us to do anything, as long as it's not illegal, immoral, unsafe or fattening, then please consider dropping a challenge. I should stop doing that when I'm talking. Consider dropping a comment or the challenge in the comment section underneath this video. Alright, well, I think that's enough from us, or from us, I'm so used to saying us, from me, Glyn Watson, here at GYVOCY, episode 13. It's been fun. Hope you've either learned something or you've had a giggle, because they're the two reasons why we do this. So, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we will see you next Wednesday from 4 o'clock, and Trevor will be back. Whoop, whoop! Bye for now.